So that's why I'm here. I don't want you to make mistakes. You can make money. I don't want you to just make money. I know people who making money and kill themselves. I know people who making money and miserable. I want you to have a triple double. I want you to have a what? I want you to have it all. I want you to have a good relationship. I don't want you to have 4 or 5 kids by 5 different people. That's not, I promise you, I know cats who got good money and got kids all over the place and they paying a healthy, their self-esteem ain't right because they ain't there for they. I don't want you to just have a platinum or gold, whatever's popular this year. I don't want you just to have the gym shoes, the car, the house, the clothes. I want you to have it all. And here's the deal. You can't have it all. But you can't have it all if you don't have the right instructor. I'm just being real with you. Everybody, Bruce Lee had somebody that was that was just as sweet, if not sweeter. Michael Jordan had somebody because he had somebody before that somebody, and he wasn't that sweet until he got that person that put him in that system. So when I tell you to do something like for real, I don't need you to get hype. I need you to listen. You put it on paper. How many people in here trying to go to the league? Which one of y'all trying to go to the NFL when this thing is all said and done? You ain't got to be shy. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to look at my man. Anybody see the Westbrook commercial yesterday? Anybody see the Westbrook commercial? It was a Mountain Dew commercial. Anybody see that commercial? I watched the Cleveland Cavaliers play the sport. I don't never watch TV. God told me, go watch the game. I'm like, okay, I don't watch the game, but that's what you want me to do. I go watch the game. I went and watched the game, saw the commercial, like this is why I was watching it. Mountain Dew commercial. Not one person saw the Mountain Dew commercial in the room. Anybody? On the motorcycle. You saw that one? You saw that one? Fire. So just help me out because I missed some of it, right? So like at one point he was like sitting on stage or like a post interview, and he had like plaid on one side and like maybe I don't remember what the other side was, and he was saying they say you shouldn't wear camouflage like with plaid. Right? Then he was doing something else and he was like, and they say you shouldn't do this and that. Then he had another one, he was on a motorcycle about to dump. He was like, they say you shouldn't. Then he said at the end, who is they? Don't worry about they. Do you? And I was like, whoa. I ain't even really like in commercial. I was like, whoa, how many kids in this room? There's some stuff you did. Come on, Kenny. What's the stuff you did when you was 18, 19 that you wouldn't have done if you weren't trying to impress nobody, if you was just being you? I'm thinking like how many mistakes have we made trying to be what they want us to be? What if we could just be who we were? Like what would we be doing if we weren't worried about them? And Westbrook was like, well, who are they? And let's not worry about they. Do you? I was like, man, they need to write a book on that. Do a course on that. So I'm challenging you. When you walk out of this room, I'm challenging you to do you. I'm challenging you to do you. I told y'all before, this whole fit ain't about being rebellious. I just want to do me. And I don't like suits. I don't ever feel like putting on, I just don't ever feel like putting on that many clothes. And I'm not mad at the people who feeling it. Like that's what they feel. But I never like speaking with a shirt on and it's buttoned up. I feel like maybe my neck just too thick. But every time I put on a dress shirt and button it up, I just feel, and I hear people say all the time, man, you look like you dressed to success. I'm like, is putting on a shirt and a tie dress for success? I'm dressed for success. I'm getting paid. I'm dressed for success. With gym shoes on, I'm getting paid. I'm dressed for success. I'm not dressed like he dressed, but I'm dressed the way I feel comfortable. I feel good being me. I feel good not to have to, like, not only can I say no, I don't have to explain why I said it no more. It feels good being me. Because guess what? I can never be sweet being you. But if I'm me, so when I want you to walk out of here, I want you to write down all your stuff. I don't want you to write down my stuff. I ask you a question though. At times, do you struggle with having a sense of entitlement? Let me tell y'all why I did tonight's thing. So I was in Dubai, right? Blew my mind. I'm a learner, for real. I'm like, boom, here we go right here. Here we go right here. This is the time. Here go my time right here. Go my shot. So I go to the concierge, like, bro, I need to, and I listen to me. This is why I tell y'all, for real, like, you can't be average and think you're going to make your dreams become a reality and you're going to be paid and you're going to live life happy. It don't work like that. So I go to the first girl. She tell me what? When I tell her I got the sim boy and I need you to put it in the computer, do y'all got to hook up? She told me what? Yeah, she spoke the language, like she was struggling a little bit, but she told me what? I'm being real. I'm being real. I don't deal with people who say, or they get paid real low in my company. They like maintenance when you say, I don't know how, or I don't think it can be done. I'm like, okay, cool. You won't be like at the end of the year, when bonus is getting passed out, you won't be getting no bonus. My man was in the corner like, yo, what you need? First of all, in his mind, he like, if he in this room, it's paper. If my man in this room with us, he must got paper. We're not trying to disappoint him, because if we disappoint him, when he come back to Dubai, he might not want to stay in his hotel. So my man is smart. My man like, I'm going to keep him as a customer because I want to keep my job. I said, I need a car. He said, what's going on? I said, I got a car, just want to, he said, oh, don't even worry about it. Like if you go downstairs, I'm like, what in the world? He like, yo, if you go downstairs, there's a restaurant called, something Sea Fire or something. If you go turn right there, there's a store. And if you go in that store, they got a card reader. I'm like, what? That ain't even my man. Like, that ain't even my man's job. Like, that's not even a part. My man work upstairs. Like, when you first come in the hotel, you know all the store. My man knew all the store. Okay, so you're going to see, like, a whole bunch of sharks, and you're going to see. Okay, that's the aquarium. So, bust that right there. I'm like, all right, let me write all this down. All right, then you're going to see the restaurant right there. As soon as you get to the restaurant, it's a dead end. Bust another right. It's two stores. One store is going to be like the Azad store. You pass that store, and then you'll see the computers, and you go in and holler at my man. I'm like, bet. My wife, I'm like, boom, let's go. She gonna sleep for an hour. You got an hour. Let's get it. Went downstairs, went to little homie. My man was like, first of all, I walked in, I'm looking around. It's like nobody looked like they from, Detroit. Because people was asking me where he's from. I was like, Detroit. And they was looking like, I was like, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to run down like New York. You ever heard of New York? So I was like, all right, forget it. The United States of America. They was like, oh, the U.S. I'm like, yes, the U.S. They're like, oh, I got it. So my man was like, what you need? I said, I got it. No, I'm sorry. Let me be real, because I'm rushing. Let me be real. I go to the first person who's just a what? Yep, and they tell me what? We don't have that. Next girl I went to, she tried. She was like, oh, you got a SIM card? She went and got me another SIM card, a new one. Like, we got one for you. I'm like, no, I got one already. That's not what I need. You try to show me what I already got. I need a reader, like I need to. And so she tried, like, what you mean? Like, I'm like, I need to put it in and download it. And she was like, I'm sorry, but who helped me? The manager. My man, that they don't see it just as a job. See, let me tell y'all something. When y'all graduate and y'all start working for folk, and they can tell you just there to get paid, you're going to be out of there quick. You don't take no ownership, you're going to be out there quick. You're going to be gone. My man walked out like, yo, what you need, bro? I was like, I got it, whatever. He's like, okay, we got a computer over there. We selling it, but, so I don't know if you want your stuff on there, but if you don't mind your information being on the computer, it's all good. Go for it. I'm like, bet. Put it in. This is a 5-star hotel, so the internet was a little stronger. So stronger, still slow though, but still it was strong. So I put it in, and I'm sitting there for like 10, 15. I look at my man, and he like, you good, bro? Don't even worry about it. He come over and start talking to me. So now I go into learning mode because I'm sitting there just chilling. So I'm in full Detroit boy. full, strong Detroit. Urban mode. Boom. Let me learn. So my man, what it do? Give me 1 minute. I'm about to walk over here and give me some Cold Stone. Like, you eating cold? I'm about to get some Cold Stone real quick. I'm like, how do they live here? He's like, well, don't believe the hype. Everybody tell y'all how sweet it is, but most of them live in 6 to 7 to an apartment. But me and my roommate, we live together. I said, why? He said, we speak 4 languages, so we can work at the resort. Oh, y'all hear what I'm telling you? Don't be average. Don't be average. Like, for real, for real. Whatever it is you do, do it, and take a different perspective. So I wrote some stuff down, and for when y'all get home, I just want you to just be honest. Do I have a sense of entitlement? And why do I ask you to have a sense of entitlement? Because when I thought about it, I was like, yo, ain't nobody in America learning 6 languages. Why? Because if you don't learn no language, you're still going to eat. So if you only speak English, and I'd be so embarrassed. If you ever go outside of America, I promise you, we're the only ones that should speak 1 language. You go outside of America, like flat out, they learning everything. You walk off in there from anywhere else, they need to get that money. They want to make sure they can communicate with you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So I want you to ask yourself, if we're going through this, the problem with privilege, I want you to ask yourself, do you have a spirit of entitlement? I don't care if it's 60-40, 70-30. Now, why would I ask you that? Like, what is the disadvantage of having an entitled spirit? What's the disadvantage? Like, you got dreams and goals, but you entitled. What's the danger in having dreams and goals and having a spirit of entitlement? What's the danger? You just think they're going to hand it to you. You're not willing to grow and learn. Come on, talk to me. What else? Complacency. What does complacency mean, guys? You get comfortable. You start chilling. You think you got it. What else? Not willing to. Can I be real with y'all? When I told her I can tell you exactly what it takes to be the best motivational speaker in the world, I know what it takes. Listen to me very closely. The problem I have with most kids, if I tell you what it takes, most of y'all ain't got. You don't have. Listen to me. How do I say this? I said this on Instagram the other day. Most of you will die of exhaustion. You'd pass out before you reach 10,000 hours. You just pass out. You don't got the heart for it. You just don't have the stamina for it. You couldn't take what it really takes. Like, what makes y'all stop? They not eating. They working from sun up to sundown, like the stuff. Listen to me. Just for those of you who don't know, when they came from Africa and were enslaved, they didn't move them to San Diego. They wasn't doing cotton in San Diego. I just want to give you some perspective. They were in Mississippi, Alabama. Does that ring a bell to you? They were in Alabama. It was smoking hot, and they didn't quit and they didn't give up because they said, we're going to get through this for the next generation. Come on. Our Latino brothers and sisters who were migrant workers, come on, they in the heat. There wasn't no AC. And the stuff that y'all complain about, the stuff that y'all think is like hard, is light work. They was walking. Y'all talking about, man, we got it hard. Man, get here. You Ubering. You ordering, like, you complaining. You ordering Chipotle before you get there. You didn't place your order, walking in like, I can't believe it's just, they killing me. That's me. Let me get that real quick. Like the stuff so all I'm saying is, like, I'm not against you. I'm here because I love you and I want to see you succeed and I believe you can. But how do you learn 4 or 5 languages in 4 years? Because you have to. I want to go hard for you to tell me no.
Does not start when you reach the top. It starts with how you present yourself. You have got to be desperate for success every single day. It's not just about clothes, it's about mindset, attitude, and preparation. When you dress for success, you are sending a message to yourself and to the world. You are saying, I am ready, I am prepared, I am here to win. It's about taking pride in who you are and where you are going. It's about showing up as your best self. Your appearance is the first thing people see, but it's the confidence and the attitude behind it that truly matters. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform at the best. Success is a mindset, and it starts with how you present yourself. Dressing for success is about more than just clothing. It's about preparation, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. It's about being ready to seize every opportunity, to tackle every challenge, and to stand up out in a crowd. Every day is a chance to make a statement. Dress for success is your actions, your mindset, and your appearance. Show the world that you are serious about your goals, that you are ready to work, and that you are destined for greatness.
Bye.